Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's main workout. My name is Darren and I've got Dean with me today, who's going to be my lovely assistant. So today we're going to do a mixture of cardiovascular and resistance training. So we are going to have an increased heart rate, we are going to get very sweaty, so please make sure you do have drinks and towels. Dean, have you got your drink and towel?
Yeah.
Good, perfect stuff. So today we're going to do something called an AMRAP, so it's as many rounds as possible in a time frame. So our time frame are going to be 4 minutes. Dean is going to do sort of some of the regressions. I'm going to do some of sort of the slightly harder ones, so you can pick and choose as we go through. So our first sort of 4-minute AMRAP is going to be 12 either jumping jacks, or we're going to do 12 half jacks, left and right being 1. Once you've done 12 of these, we are then going to go into either 10 squats or 10 sit to stand. So using the chair just takes the pressure out of those legs, keeping chin and chest up. After you've done 10 of those, if you're going for sort of the intermediate, you're going to go 10 lunges, that is 5 each leg, or you can do 5 leg curls. So using a support, heel towards the bum, big squeeze of the back part of the thigh, 5 each side. Once you've completed that exercise, we go back into that first one for 12. So it's 12 star jumps or half jacks, 10 sit to stands or squats, 10 lunges or 10 leg extensions. Yes, 4 minutes, keep going. Big deep breaths, we're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Perfect, so 12 of the first. So if you hear me and Dean not talking much, that is because we're counting. We can't do 2 things at once. Good. So this first part is to elevate that heart rate. Good. So remember, after your half jacks, it's either sit to stand or squats. Key technique here now is chin and chest up, sitting deep into your heels. Good. Lovely. So after your sit to stands or your squats, that's when you go into either those leg curls or your lunges. Good. So the quicker you go, the higher your heart rate is going to get. Or you can go slow on, focus on that technique and form, whichever one suits you. Because I'm talking, I've lost count. So I've finished my 10, back to the beginning if you are in time with me. Perfect, good. So, if you do have lots of aches and pains in hips or knees, Dean's versions are a lot more gentle, as we say, on those joints, yeah? So they are the better options to go for. Whew. Heart rate's picking up already. Again, you go as fast or as slow is what suits you. What we are looking at is for your breathing to start getting a little bit elevated. Probably a bit of change of colour in your skin, preferably pinky red, not white. And starting to feel a hell of a lot warmer. We are 2 minutes down, we'll be pleased to know, so we are halfway. Good stuff. Cool, round 3 for me. Are you okay, Dino?
Yeah, good.
Perfect stuff. Hopefully you're all okay at home. So I know what you're thinking. Gosh, it's a lot of legs. Promise you, all the different resistance exercises are coming upper body and arms. Oh, I hope you're keeping going because I'm not. Lovely stuff. So if you're with me, remember, back into those squats. Beautiful. So if you're doing the half jacks like Dean is, making sure like Dean is with ball of the foot touching the floor, not the full face. That's just in case your foot does get stuck and you tumble over, just decreasing the risk of injury. Good. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Lovely. So remember, this exercise what I'm doing now, that's your cardiovascular, yeah, for heart and for lungs. If you do start to struggle, you can just keep your hands coming just to shoulder height. Ooh, 15 seconds, team. Squats then for the front part of your thighs, back part of your thighs, your gluteus maximus, so your bum muscles, your abdominals and your lower back. Dean with the hamstring curls, focusing on the back part of the thigh. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute recovery, team. Very nice. So grab yourself a drink, walk around a little bit, stay nice and loose. 1 minute recovery. Good stuff. So, for this next one, if you do not own a resistance band or dumbbells, feel free to use some tins of beans or peas or whatever you have in the cupboard. So, we're going to do some different ones now. So I'm going to do a forward jump, couple of steps back. So I'm going to do 12 of these. Dean is going to do 12 box steps. So take it away, Dean. So, perfect. So it's like walking in a square. Bringing back the Davina days, yeah? So because we're doing 12, Dean's going to lead 6 with the left and then 6 with the right. All about coordination. When we go after the 12, we'll go into 10 bent over rows. Big squeeze of the elbows. If you prefer to be seated and got a band, you can do 10 seated rows. So band nice and tight, big squeeze of the shoulder blades. Perfect. After your 10 here, we can either do 10 push-ups or we're going to do 10 wall presses. Again, keeping it nice and tight, up onto the balls of your foot, lowering the chest to the wall and pushing back up. So 12, 10 and 10. Thank you very much, Dean. So we're going to go in 10 seconds. So remember, we've got the box steps or forward jumps, bent over rows or seated rows and wall presses. 12, 10, 10. 2, 1, let's go. Yeah. So if you're with me with the jumps, slight bend in the knees as we're landing. Yes, slight bend in those knees, good. If you're doing the box steps with Dean, remember 6 with the left, 6 with the right. Dean, if your coordination's great, start using those arms. I've seen you downtown with the dance moves. Get those arms going. Oh, the concentration there too, right? Good. So as you can see, this one starts to get your heart rate because of that plyometric power, the explosion. Good. So we've got our seated rows and we've got our bent over rows. So 10 of these. So what you don't want to do is just rush through these, team. Keep it nice and controlled. Even though the aim is to do as many as we can, we don't want to compromise form. Lovely stuff. Beautiful. Back into that first one. Good. So remember, nice soft knees. Perfect. You okay, Dino?
Yeah, loving it.
Lovely stuff. So remember, team, starting to feel warm now. Bits of sweat, pinkish colour. Perfect. Yeah. As always, you should still be able to have a bit of a conversation. So if you're training with a partner, you should not be able to sing. Yeah, that's what we'll say. That doesn't mean that's the people who can't sing, you don't have to work, yeah? Still got to work hard. Perfect. Lovely stuff. The sweat is coming. Good. Soft knees, little step backs. Good. Does anyone else on the camera notice Dean's arms have stopped going?
Can't do it. I ain't got the coordination.
So that coordination.
I'll try.
Sending those messages from brain to different parts of the body. Yeah. Good. Very challenging indeed. Woo! Smashing it, team. We've got just about a minute remaining. Good. Big squeeze. So with Dean's got a blue band. That's our moderate resistance, but that's not the case for all resistance bands out there. So do check the packaging. You can get extra light, medium, and heavy. Yeah? And you just got to progress at your own rate. Enough time for the push-ups. And relax. 1 minute recovery, team. Grab a quick drink. We'll see you very shortly. Good. So, our next one's a bit of a toughie in this next group. We're going to do a thing called a rocket jump. So we're going to touch the toes, little jump in the air, hands up, yeah? Slight bend in the knees, power up. Anyone struggles with sort of lower back pain, just come to sort of just below the knee and stand up. If you want to add a jump, you are more than welcome to. So 12 of these. We're then going to go into 10 upright rows. So with dumbbells, elbows towards the ears, keeping wrists always below the elbow. If you again struggle sort of elbow joints or shoulders, we're just going to do 10 shrugs. So it's literally shoulders up to the earlobes and back down. So a nice big squeeze. After 10 of these, we are then going to do 10 front raises. So I'm going to go double arm. And Dean is going to use a band. 1 foot again helps with the resistance, and we're going to go 1 arm at a time. So you're going to do 5 one arm, 5 the other. Are we happy with that, team? So 12 rocket jumps, 10 either shrugs or upright rows, 10 front raises. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 12 rocket jumps. So again, the rocket jumps is there for that heart rate. Remember we're doing upright rows. Feet hip distance apart, belly button in, core nice and tight, elbows towards the ears. Start to feel that one already, eh, Dina? Yes, the shoulders are very delicate, so remember, you can go 2 arms to make it harder, or you can go 1 arm at a time. I'm going to come to the side, you're trying not to swing, so keep it nice and controlled. Perfect stuff. So good news is that it's just over a minute, so hopefully only 3 rounds for me. Shoulders are my weak point, yeah? Good. So as always, if the resistance is still too much, just do the same body movement without the resistance. Yeah? Muscle memory, it's practice going over and over again. Good. We're flying here, team. Literally, if you're jumping in here. Good. So 12 rocket jumps, 10 shrugs, or 10 upright rows. It sounds daft, but we always say and really encourage breathing. So you might hear us say, remember to breathe. That's because when things start to get difficult with resistance, we tend to hold our breath. And sorry for the young gym goers that love to pump iron, as they say, and they get really red and start screaming. It's not what we want in these sessions. Good. Oh, Dean, I'm feeling it. So we've got literally just under a minute. Quick shake off those arms, team. So if you're at home as well, instead of keep putting it on the floor, you could put it on a chair or a table. Again, just saves you bending up and down. Just be aware, blood pressure can drop, yeah? So just take your time on the transitions. 15 seconds. And time! Very nice, minute recovery. Grab yourselves a quick drink and we're going to get ready for our final one. So our final one is going to be double steps. So me and Dean are going to try and run this without bumping into each other. So double step is 1, 2, 1, 2. That is going to class as 2 reps. So left is 1, right is 2. We're going to do 12. I'm going to go arm extension. Dean is going to either go what I call chicken arms, or you can keep your hands on your hips. So Dean, do you want to give a quick demonstration? Perfect. Yeah, so like the in-betweeners dance, if anyone's seen that before. Perfect. Our next one will be 10 bicep curls. So using dumbbells or the band, whichever one suits you. Elbow side of the body, and it is squeeze it up and down. Yeah, so Dean, do you want to just quickly demonstrate with the bands? Lovely stuff. So again, Dean's got a mixture of feet position, it's this up to you. Yeah, what we're not looking is that seesaw approach where we swing it. Yeah, lovely, good. And our last one is going to be tricep extensions or tricep dips. So Dean's going to start with the tricep extension. The elbows are up, hinging down behind the head, and back up. So it's a bit like a throw-in, targeting back part of the arm. Yeah? So you could use tricep dips, but unfortunately our apparatus isn't safe enough in here today. So I'm also going to do a tricep extension just with a heavier weight. Yeah? So 12, 10, 10. So I'm going to come slightly forward, Dean, so we don't bump into each other. And we're going to literally go for our final 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, I'm going arms. So left is 1, right is 2. So if I keep going out of screenshot, I apologise, but think we have to do it in a minute. Social distancing, good. Always keeping it safe. This is where we start to lose count. So remember, left is 1, right is 2. We're trying not to let the feet touch in the middle, that is a big no-no. Just avoiding any trips and falls. Yeah. So remember, once you've done 12, 10 bicep curls. Make sure I come back in shot for you. So elbow side of the body, belly button tucked in, big squeeze up. we are a minute down, good. After those 10. Dumbbells, just be safe, your hands are sweaty. Yeah, you might want to towel them, arms above the head, elbows sort of locked. I'm going to drop down and extend. Whoo! So back for the double steps for me. So with the bicep curls and the tricep extensions, if you are starting to struggle at all, go seated. You can use a chair, yeah? It will also help protect the spine, yes? Especially on those tricep extensions, some people do start to arch where they get tired through the midsection. Use a chair or rest the arms down and go again when you're ready. That is why this is 4 minutes. Go at your own speed. Yeah, beautiful. Perfect stuff, good. You might start to find your arms start to tire very quickly, a lot more than they did on the other exercise. They are our smaller muscle groups, yes? And work those large ones like your back, your chest, your shoulders, your biceps, so the front, or your triceps, the back part of your arm, have to engage. They're already pre-warmed, they're already pre-worked. So this is going to start burning, yeah? And that's a good thing, really good thing. Fortunately, see, I'm not going to lie, I might start looking at my watch on my arm because our timer's gone off. Yeah, first world problems. So we'll try and stay with it. Roughly know we've got around about 1 minute and 45. You okay, Dino?
Yeah.
Flying. So I've gone with 12, 10, 10. It's a nice way. If you do struggle to do exercise and count at the same time, you can just make them all 10s if it's easier, yeah? Obviously you hopefully won't be talking too much like I am. You'll be concentrating on the workout. I have lost count, I'm going to put in
12.
Oh, 12, I think I've probably done about 14 there, Dino, but there's no harm doing more. That's all you've got to think, it's a good thing. So this is coming into the final stages. My front part of my arms are starting to burn. Yeah, we'll finish it off. We're going to finish this last bit. We're on me and Dean time now. So this is just slightly over 4 minutes added time, like they do in all your sporting fixtures. Woo! Oh, lovely. No pressure. And Dino's done very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. So there are 4 AMRAPs as well. So nice 16 minutes of work, sort of 3 minutes recovery. All over body workout. Your first lot of exercise on each one was for our heart and lungs. First section we covered the legs. Second section we did our back and chest. Third section our shoulders. Our final section was our arms. So thank you very much for joining us. Please go on to our cool down, making sure you stretch out to prevent any further injury. Very nice, see you soon.